guys! This is for our photo shoot that is happening, and more on that later. But we're doing about 3 looks. We're doing a bohemian look, which came out on Monday, and this look, which is our darker look. We would be like rebels. So you got bohemian and rebels. If you'd like to see how we got these looks, keep on watching. Taking the e.l.f. smudge pot in Ain't That Sweet, and the bottom of my Rimmel cream liner, the little smudgy part, and I'm going to take that and dip it in. I'm going to put it on my eye. Oh. I'm just going to use my good old Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, the little mini one, and just dabbing that in. Just using a unicorn fluffy brush. I'm gonna use this trio set from Revlon. I'm just gonna use this as my base in my crease. Flags don't sleep when the lights are off. Kids are still depressed when you dress them up. And syrup, there's still syrup in a sippy cup. I'm gonna take the color from Bare Minerals Clear Radiance. Using the Naked 3 brush and using the heavier side. And using the Hard Candy palette. I'm just gonna go into this this metallic gray right here. Taking my unicorn fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna set the e.l.f. smudge pot with this color. Since I already have such a dark lip from one of our other videos, I decided to keep it, and I thought I would use it for this look because I think it's really cute. Now going into the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Matte. Oh, I felt like I needed to yell that. Oh yeah, what I used with that gray is I just put it like halfway on my eye, on my eyelid. And now I'm going to take the black that's right next to it and just blend that out on the outer corners of my eyes. Taking the same brush and using that ColourPop color, and I'm just going to sweep that in the crease. Taking the Modern Renaissance palette and taking the same brush because I'm still doing the crease, and I'm going to dip into Venetian Red. I'm going to put that in the crease. Going back in with a fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend all this out so I look a little less wild right now. Taking this little sort of fluffy but compact brush from Sony Kazuki. Taking the first Naked Urban Decay palette and dipping into Hustle. And just gonna deepen in the crease. Using the same palette I've been using, I'm just gonna use this light whitish silvery color up here, and put that in the inner corner of my eye, and then drag it down into the lower part too. And then to blend it out, I'm gonna take my from Anastasia, and I'm just gonna blend it all together. I'm going back in with a fluffy brush once again. Just gonna go into like
this darker brown up here and just go in the crease with that.
Then taking my e.l.f. flat brush and dipping into Toasted from the Naked palette, and I'm gonna put that on the inner corner. And then on the center, I'm gonna take the color Sin and Sidecar. And I took the color Toasted. Well, I'm gonna take the color Creep and take my Victoria's Secret color.
Creep is a nice color.
Take the color Creep to make my eyes a little bit darker, just to get that extra push. And my Victoria's Secret fluffy brush on the fluffier side. And I'm going to put that on the outer and sort of make a V shape. And then taking that blender brush from Anastasia again, and I'm just going to blend it out.
Last but not least, for the eyeshadow, going in with the really white shimmery color, just gonna go under the brow with that.
Taking the brush that came with the palette, and I'm gonna take the color Hustle, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it under my waterline. And then dipping the Creep, and I'm gonna put that right on the outer edge of the waterline. I'm gonna connect it with the top. And then gonna take the fluffier part of that brush and blend it out.
So I'm going in with my favorite Master Precise eyeliner by Maybelline. I'm gonna do Small Wing.
I just took Half Baked and on my small Anastasia blender brush, and I just took this color and I put it right under my eyebrow, just for that highlight color. I'm taking my L'Oreal Blue, and let's see, and put that on my inner corner. It's a pretty blue color, and I'm gonna put it right on the center of my lid. Ha 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 ha. Taking my Victoria's Secret liquid liner, using my oval brush, and I'm going to take the lightest color of brown in my contour kit light to medium from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and do 2 taps of that, and going to just contour, and that's just gonna set it. I'm going to blend it out in a minute. Doing the same thing for my nose. And then my temples. And my jawline. Taking my contour brush with my unicorn brush and dipping into the darker, I think the darkest color in the contour kit, and just gonna carve out my cheekbones a little more.
Using Moonchild by Anastasia, I'm gonna use an Ulta fan brush and dip into Blue Horseshoe.
Just to make sure that everything's blended well, I'm gonna take my bigger contour brush and just blend it out. I'm gonna take High Beam, and I'm gonna do a few dots. And then taking just a sponge, and I'm just gonna dab it in.
I'm also gonna take the same highlight and just put it on the bridge of my nose and on my Cupid's bow.
Then you dip into the Anastasia with your highlight brush, Nicole Guerrero, and I'm going to take the color Kitty Cat in Daydream, and I'm going to mix them and highlight my life away.
Taking my Ulta Plush Drama mascara, I'm just gonna comb through my lashes.
Then I'm gonna take those two same colors and put it on the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow. These colors are a little bit light, so I'm gonna also dip into Forever Lit and put that on the center of each cheek and maybe a little on my Cupid's bow.
Using the same e.l.f. thing I use all the time. I'm just gonna bronze my face a little bit on the sides of my nose and my cheeks.
Taking my Plush brush and Strawberry Cream from Bare Minerals, and I'm just gonna do circular motions on the apples of my cheek. Don't use a lot of this because it's very pigmented. So like this much will do for a whole cheek. I know it's a little, but it works really well.
Using Sepia by Anastasia. I'm just gonna use that for my lips.
I'm just gonna go into Full Lash Bloom by CoverGirl, and I'm just gonna do a quick little run through of my lashes before we put on the fake lashes for the falsies. Taking that highlight brush, dipping into the two that you use, the Daydream and the Kitty Cat, and putting it on my shoulder. And look at her glow. And on my collarbone. And just to sort of make sure everything stays there, I'm taking my CoverGirl Clean in the shade 125, and I'm just gonna set everything with my big fluffy unicorn brush so nothing moves. This is gonna be an all-day thing, not sing. And I'm gonna be putting on Lashes 105 Black from Ardell, but I'm gonna do that off camera.
Using Ardell 133 lashes, I'm just gonna use those.
So this is our finished look. She did a little bit darker than I did, but I love it. Especially with those lips and that highlight. I think the highlight is what really brightens her whole look up.
Yep.
And then here's my look.
Loving the purple lip.
Thank you. I went a little bit lighter with the eyes, but I definitely went with a darker lip, so that's pretty normal. We hope you guys like this video. Remember to like,
comment, and subscribe.